Good morning, everybody. So we are here today, Monday morning, with Todd Schweitzer of American Family Insurance. And so Todd's going to give us some different things that we should be thinking about as far as our insurance goes to be proactive in case things come up that we don't necessarily plan for, right?
Sure.
The unexpected. So.
Well, Kylie popped this on me a couple of days ago. She said she wanted to just talk to me a little bit about what I do and some things to think about in the insurance business and in the insurance industry and as a consumer in insurance. And I kind of welcome the chance to say hello to all my friends out there in social media land, and just to say hope you have a wonderful day. It's kind of blustery today, a little taste of winter, but of course Halloween's tomorrow, so get the kids bundled up and take them out and have a good time. So with regard to what I do, we're a multi-line agency, which is we write everything. We write we don't write absolutely everything. I guess if you're looking to insure a cargo of new vehicles that's going from Japan to the United States, we probably wouldn't be able to help you very much there. But with regard to the things that you care about most are your home, your autos, your liability insurance, your recreational vehicles, boats, campers, motorcycles, and the like, we handle that here. We also cover life insurance. We do long-term care insurance, annuities, a lot of different things. So basically, I think what I wanted to say was, if you haven't had a kind of a sit-down heart-to-heart with your agency, with your favorite agent, or somebody in his agency that you're comfortable with, sit down and talk to him about what your concerns are, what your needs are, and then just get a good overall review of what your coverages are. I just think that a lot of people are not quite sure. It's really interesting when you talk about personal injury protection coverage on auto insurance, and people go, okay, so what exactly does that cover? And I think it's one of the most misunderstood. Back in the 70s, North Dakota passed a law that we're a no-fault state. And so when two different parties are in an accident, regardless of who is at fault, your insurance company becomes your primary provider for medical benefits in that particular situation. So again, that's why they call it no-fault insurance or personal injury protection, because it covers you personally regardless of who's at fault. So if a motorist is injured by an uninsured motorist, then there's recourse. You still have coverage through your own policy.
And that's huge to know.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And to know it before that happens.
Right.
So that's always good to be able to talk to your insurance person and really ask them those questions, so that way you're not surprised by anything. Like you said, even like with the car accidents and stuff. Because I think for us, when we were talking on the phone, a big thing that we talk a lot about the stress in our office, right? Because stress affects our health. So chemical, physical, emotional stress. And huge emotional stress for most people is finances. And they haven't planned for some of those unexpected things, because you can't plan for a motor vehicle accident and things like that. So it's all about being proactive. And now, how often should somebody meet with their insurance agent?
Once a year is a good rule of thumb, and at least biannually, I would say, because a lot of times things don't change that much in 2 years, but at least once every 2 years, get together with your agent and just go through things. And families grow, children move on, children get driver's licenses, children go off to college, children get married. We change houses, we change jobs, our income goes up, our income goes down. There's a lot of things that can change, and so it's a good idea to have your finger on the pulse of your insurance, your overall portfolio, so you know where you are. One of the things that I've really taken a huge interest in recently is the use of life insurance and life insurance products to supplement retirement. A lot of people don't know that insurance can be a very valuable tool. It's not a be-all and an end-all necessarily, but it's the only financial instrument out there that will create a legacy for you, even if you're not around to create the legacy yourself.
Right.
So if you don't understand what that means, I'd love to explain it, but in the interest of time, I'll just say, hey, give me a call and I'll tell you what I'm talking about.
Right.
Okay? But the other thing that's really cool about these life insurance products and how creative they are, you can stick money into them, and you can grow, and you don't have to die to enjoy benefits. There's living benefits within them, and structured correctly, there's even the possibility of taking some tax-free distributions from these kinds of policies. So if that interests you at all, talk to me or talk to somebody that a trusted advisor, and ask them about that. You know, how could I use life insurance or annuities to enhance my retirement?
Yeah. And so I have to say, Todd is our personal insurance guy. So you have my business stuff and whatnot. And the nice thing for me is, I don't know how, like, there's so much to know. So it was nice when I could be like, what would you tell your daughter to do? Like, there's so many things that you can add on.
Mm-hmm.
That was my thing. Like, will I ever use this? Will I not use this? And you were able to explain a lot of that. Like, you'll never use this unless something really weird were to happen or whatnot. So it's nice that when you have that person that you can really trust and has your best interest, it's not just about like the paycheck or the commission. It's like, what's going to be the best fit for you, because everybody's different. Everybody's business is different. So I know, me personally, I really appreciate that. So
my favorite question to ask in a review is, what is your greatest asset? So if you think about that, what is your greatest asset? And people,
can I say mine?
By all means.
My health.
Your health is your greatest asset. That's
why I take care of it.
That's wonderful. And that leads right into what I wanted to talk about, and that is your greatest asset. People would never think of driving off of a car lot with a brand new $40,000 vehicle without making sure it's insured first. And people, and if you're carrying a mortgage, or even if you're paying cash for your own house, you would never think of putting $250,000, $350,000, $450,000 into a house without insuring it. Okay, and so we look at those things as very important, very important to us, assets that we really need to protect. When the reality is, our greatest asset is our ability to earn income and provide a living for our family. And life insurance, so many times, is one of the most neglected pieces in that whole puzzle. So it's like the $40,000 car, the $300,000 house is completely impossible without income. And so why don't we protect our incomes with life insurance, disability insurance, and the like?
Because it affects everybody when you can't work.
That's right.
That's a huge thing.
Right.
Yeah. On top of the costs, because of why
you're not
working too. So, well, if people have any other questions, how do they get a hold of you?
You can call me. I'm on the web, Todd Schweitzer Agency, Inc. I'm on 701-483-6228, or you can stop by my office at 204 Sims, downtown Dickinson. I'm upstairs in the Gate City Bank building, just a block north of the post office in Dickinson, North Dakota.
You get a beautiful view from his office. So, anything else you want to share?
No, I think this was fun. It was great to cover, and thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see you guys. Have a wonderful
Take care.
and
have a great day.
Warm day.
Warm day.